Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's me Kazuya here, and for today's video, welcome back to another discussion video, where this time I'm going to be talking about Smash Bros. And characters as a whole. And as we all know, Kazuya Mishima from the Tekken series would be our next DLC fighter for Fighters Pass Volume 2, and his presentation from Masahiro Sakurai will be coming out on June 28th, but since Kazuya is now our next DLC fighter, that means we have one more fighter left for the second Fighters Pass, which means that it is certainly unknown of which characters are supposed to come to Smash Bros. Because there are a lot of characters that could be in there, but they have one chance to be part of the game as either a DLC or a cameo or spirit or just coming to Smash Bros. As a whole. That's just kind of the issue with this. That's why I'm talking about this in this video, because I want to talk about the fate of the characters that might come to Smash Bros. Ultimate, because there's characters that had one chance, and the thing is, almost every DLC character so far for the second Fighters Pass has been completely unexpected. No one expected more representations for ARMS and Xenoblade 2, and Steve's character, like, speculation has kind of died out after Banjo's inclusion, and Sephiroth just came out of the blue, and especially Kazuya himself. So it's really uncertain whether the character we all want, whether it's Sora, Crash, Master Chief, or just something else, because they have one more chance to be part of it, and after the final DLC character is selected, that means that Smash Ultimate will be ending entirely and will be finalized, as Sakurai stated in the Famitsu column. So in this discussion video, that's what we're going to be talking about. And so with that, let's not waste time, let's just get started with this. Starting with the fact that Bandai Namco characters are unlikely at this point. Kazuya, if you don't know, and Tekken are all both owned by Bandai Namco, and since there are a second Bandai Namco rep, it's really unlikely for characters like Nightmare from Soul Calibur or Klonoa or just other characters from Bandai Namco to be part of as a DLC character, especially Lloyd Irvin from the Tales of series. Lloyd Irvin was a Mii costume in Smash 4, and he's so far the only Mii costume from Smash 4 that hasn't returned in Ultimate. Every character, almost every DLC costume from Smash 4 has returned, but not Lloyd Irvin. But since Kazuya is now representing the second character for Bandai Namco, Lloyd Irvin is likely to come back as a Mii costume. So for those Bandai Namco fans out there who wanted Tales of or Soul Calibur, it's really not possible at this point. It's like Sephiroth's character, where other Square Enix characters don't have a chance, like 2B or Lara Croft, since Sephiroth and Hero are the two characters that represent Square Enix now. And that's just all I can say about the other companies like Bandai Namco. What about characters like Crash Bandicoot or Rayman? Rayman is done at this point. I know fans wanted Rayman, and I do too, but Rayman is certainly unlikely at this point. But the thing is that we do have his spirit, but I do see some speculation and predictions that maybe he could at least become a Mii costume, even though Rayman is not, like, I don't know, like a character or a playable fighter. At least they have to represent him at some point that makes you think you can still play as Rayman. It's kind of like Geno or Sans and Cuphead being deluxe Mii costumes. Maybe not Geno, but definitely Sans and Cuphead. And so same goes for Crash. The thing is, I'm not saying that Crash may not come at this point. It's mostly because that after Kazuya's reveal, I think his chances are getting slimmer and slimmer by the moment. Fans thought he would be DLC number 6. Min Min was the character. Everyone thought he would be DLC 7. Steve was the character. Everyone thought DLC 8 was going to be Crash, but no, it was Sephiroth. The cycle keeps going on. And since Kazuya is now the character that no one expected and fans wanted Crash, I think his chances are now done for as well, since it gets slimmer and slimmer by the moment. Not to say he can come still, just saying that he is certainly unlikely at this point. To say that he's at least a 25 to 75. The 25 being that he can still come to Smash Bros. As a fighter or something or some way to represent it, or 75% sure that he cannot become a DLC fighter or just become either a spirit or something like that. And now that I think about it, characters like Dr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman had his chance to become a their character at E3. Everyone thought he would be the villain character, but it was Kazuya. For those who don't know, Kazuya is a main character. Well, he used to be a main character in the first Tekken game, but after Tekken's 2 or 3, he then became one of the main antagonists as the series entirely. So not only was he's our second Bandai Namco rep, but also the second DLC villain as well. So that means Dr. Eggman and other villains like Hades from Kid Icarus and maybe other characters who are villains are not coming to Smash Brothers. And really, I know fans wanted more Sonic characters. I do too, because I think Sonic being the only character to be a fighter just seems really odd, since they had their chance to be a character since Smash 4 or the base game of Smash Ultimate. That's all I can say about it. And Dr. Eggman, Shadow, or Tails, they all had their chances. This was their only chance, but it's done for. I'm sorry to those Sonic fans who wanted Dr. Eggman or any Sonic character, but I feel that they should have had their chance from the past. And what about the characters like, I don't know, like the first party characters like Bandana Wallaby or characters from Zelda, or just something like that, a character from Donkey Kong? Really, it just depends whether or not Nintendo chooses them, because from what I've been hearing, it really shows that Nintendo can sometimes be biased with their stuff. But though Min Min is an exception, because the producer of ARMS did say that he personally wanted Min Min to become a fighter. Sakurai does consider Ninjara, but Min Min then became the fighter. We're not sure about Pyra and Mithra or Violet, because I think it kind of depends whether or not that fans consider that it is like Nintendo bias. That's something I'm uncertain about. And really, characters like Bandana Wallaby or Impa, I think they should have been chosen to be part of Smash 4. I was really surprised that they didn't add any more Zelda or Kirby rats, because I thought they had more chances, but I guess Pokemon gets more representation than I expected, and I guess Fire Emblem. Nothing against Fire Emblem, I just think that Zelda and Kirby could have had at least more reps. So first party characters, it depends whether or not Nintendo chooses them, or they might choose them for like the next Smash Brothers game, which I'm not too sure of. And what about characters like Sora or Dante? I'm gonna have to say it's a 50-50 chance. Both of them could have a chance of them being a fighter, but one of them has to be in it, or like Sora or Dante, or it's a 50-50 chance that one of them comes in the game and the other one doesn't, or both of them aren't coming at all, because fans have speculated that Sora from Kingdom Hearts would be the perfect way to end up this Fighters Pass and Smash Bros. Ultimate as a whole, because fans think that he's impossible. There's the first half that fans think that everyone wants Sora in, and the other half that fans doesn't want Sora in. And I'm not going to talk about the whole Disney situation. I really don't want to talk about it, because it's going to cause a lot of commotion and problems. And characters like Master Chief and Doom Guy, I think that they're also unlikely. Both of them would have been the E3 reveal, but we all know, Kazuya is the character, and it's really unlikely for Halo and Doom to become a fighter. And they would have had their chance at some point. That's just something I can really talk about. But Master Chief and Doom Guy, but they all had their chances at E3, and that's just all I can say about it. There are a variety of characters that really had their fate about it, because their fate really depends whether or not Nintendo chooses them, because really it just shows whether or not if Nintendo approaches the company, whether they approaches Ubisoft, Capcom, other Bandai Namco, or maybe Microsoft. It just shows at this point. And every character so far, like I said, has been super unexpected. So the last character can be someone that is either expected or unexpected. And that's just the entire discussion of this video. And so with that, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below of what you guys think of the characters that could possibly come. Who do you all think is the final DLC character? And do you think characters like Sora, Dante, maybe Master Chief, Ryu Hayabusa, or characters from a whole, or any characters, just think of any character, do you think they at least have their chance to become part of Smash Bros. Ultimate as a DLC? I want to know all your opinions down below. And so with that, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos. I'll see you guys next time. And remember this, once a legend, always a legend. Like a Hellcat.